Welcome, everyone, to another show of Down and Dirty with the Badger State Tractor Pullers. John Strandley, my co-host Greg Elsing, and none other than the lovely Lori Schultz.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Well, I see you're still smiling from the weekend. It was so much fun.
Well, of course I am. I still have a little bit of a bar voice, but it's all good.
Yep.
Singing along with the band.
I was, yes.
Yep. For
Last
sure.
night I was laying in bed and I thought my liver hurt. I don't know what happened.
Was the light on? The liver light?
The liver light was on since Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I just put some tape over it and kept going.
Oh, man.
It was partly cloudy and it was about 60% chances we're going to get drunk out over the weekend.
I think it was an 80% chance.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was fun.
Oh.
All the
What
good
up,
apple
Saturday?
pie and everything. Yep.
It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
Always
Yep.
a good time.
So, Lori, what can you tell us about the weekend that was your best part?
Oh my gosh, I think the best part, well, I got a lot of best parts, but just seeing everybody, all your drivers and their families, it's so good. It's like a reunion. So for me, it's really fun to see everybody. But I think ultimately being able to thank them for the charity pull that they do for us and being able to share what you guys are able to raise and donate to the Children's Hospital for our patients and their families. To me, that really is the best part because it genuinely means so much to me. And then I get to share that back with all of my colleagues and families too. So, there's our picture. We were a good looking group,
Here we
aren't
are.
we?
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We raised over $113,000 so far because we might have some other gifts coming in, so we're just waiting to see until end of year.
Yep. They usually come in a little later, and I think we're gonna have some good ones. I think we'll be able to compete with the boys from Missouri if this happens, right?
I think we've got them.
Yep. So
Yeah, but-
you never know, though. I hope,
Calculator out.
I hope everybody follows through with what they said they were going to do. You know what? And if it don't happen. We'll get it next time, right?
That's right. As I always say, every penny helps, and we never turn anything down. So we're just
Right.
grateful for anything we can get, and you guys always come through for us. So it's never a disappointment.
It's a bunch of good people, and I think that your videos and the family you bring up there really pulls the heartstrings hard, and it's hard. It is, and it does, but it works. I mean, whatever, but it's still a good thing. I wish I could take everybody through the Children's Hospital like we got to do before COVID.
Yeah.
And show them what you do because there would never be a question why we're doing this.
Exactly. And I hope some people take me up on that, wanting to come and take a tour because I would love to be able to do that because we can do small groups yet. So I love to show it off. I love for people to see where their money goes. And that's why I thought that was so important at the banquet too, for me to highlight some of the areas that you guys are supporting because people don't always know. So I think it's good.
All right. I didn't know you could do small groups yet, but so we take a small group. What is it? 4, 6, 8?
We can do up to 5.
Up to 5? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So that'd be neat to do sometime. Maybe just bring us over and we'll, we can get Stacy, John, and I, and I know we can't do videos in there unless we have permission and stuff like that, but we could talk about what we've seen.
Well, and we can do videos in the main areas. So as long as we're not doing anything that shows patients or families or anything that has to do with their treatment, we can do hallways. We could do the playroom as long as no one's in there. We can do the lobby. And, when I'm talking about some of the areas that you guys support, we can shoot some short videos.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Have us come up with Ryan and do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would love that. Just let me know when you guys are available.
We will do that.
Yeah.
We like to do the recorded shows because people are more natural in it. You get on here and you think you're on live TV. You are, but it's hard if you're not used to it. It's something hard to do,
Well, I know you have tens of thousands of followers, so I'm a little nervous myself, but it's all good.
Right? 10. I don't know. Oh, we do have a pretty good following. We do, and I appreciate everybody that does. It is fun, but yeah, it gets bigger every year though. Every month it grows, and stuff like that. And I'm meeting with a very big potential sponsor tomorrow. Too. So I don't know how that will go. We'll find out. They contacted us, and you never know. You don't know until you go talk to them.
That's true.
It could be all smoke and mirrors till you get there, and maybe it's something I can't do for them, and they want done, and some things you can't do.
Right. Well, and something else that I'll throw out there to you guys. Our radiothon is back in May now, and so if you guys want to come back up and participate, we're not at the hospital, but I'd love to have you guys come live. So let me know.
We can do that.
John, you in? I'll put you down right now.
You bet. When is it?
It's May. Oh, it figures you'd ask me that.
See?
One moment, please. One moment, please.
One moment, please. Holding.
Please. Yes, holding. It's May 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Okay. We can make that work, I'm sure, right, John?
I'm sure I can make one of them work, yeah. Is that
and we've got lots of timelines in there because it's from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., so we can figure something out.
Sure.
Right.
I'll be in.
All right, I'm writing that down, and once I put it in ink, it's done. Just know that.
It is. We're committed.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
I might commit you as well, but
yeah, that's what I mean. See, you gotta be careful, Greg.
You might have to get him out. He's already committed.
Oh, good point. He needs a pass.
Yep.
Don't let that one go. He's a patient.
Yep.
We'll put you on a short leash.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes. He needs it. Trust me.
So other than that, the family you had there did a great job. And first time in a long time, the husband spoke, because usually you tell me the men get, and he did a great job, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I could not do it. The women are stronger and can speak, and the men don't. And it's a tough thing, right? It is. And and can I say what my personal feeling is on that?
Yeah.
As a man, if something like that happened, you feel like you failed.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I think but it's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
No.
We all know it.
Right.
But it's hard to be told. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't fix it.
You can't fix it. I'm a fixer. I want to fix this, and I can't.
Yeah. That's
the
hardest part. Yeah. When someone has something like that in your family, it's why? And what are we going to do to fix it? And how can I fix it? How can we help to fix it? And there's times that you can't. And you got to stand on the sidelines and cheer and kind of pout you're not in the game, but you're still part of the group. You got to cheer it on and keep it going. And it was nice to see the Nee family there. That there's times that you've come that we've had stories that it wasn't a success, but the UW made a huge difference in that family's life. And all of them have said that, but it's awesome to see someone that comes that's had success, that's doing good, that's growing. We've had both, 5, and then there's times that you throw the curveball at us and all 400 people are crying at once,
Oh.
But, all the meanest, burliest guys you see in the world, when you get up there in front of them right after that, they got tears in their eyes. They take it to heart. They do.
They do. And, and that's what's so great about your group is that, you guys are all these rough and tough farmers and pullers, but yet I can see the big heart in everybody, especially at this banquet. And I appreciate that. The Nee family, they had a great time. They appreciate everything you guys did for them this weekend. They had a great time. And they, in fact, for next year, want to donate for one game, some of the Badger football tickets that they had. They have season tickets. And so watching the auction that we do at the banquet, they're like, Lori, we have tickets. We could bring those along and auction them off. And
Nice.
So I talked about asking if maybe they want to come as our guest, and we'll take care of them. And
We can take care of that.
well,
We can make all that happen too.
we'll
work
argue
together.
later, Greg.
What's that?
We'll argue later.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Behave, Elsie, behave. She's a guest.
Right.
Oh.
So Sean Sowers on here and said, my daughter Carly was up there when she was 1 year old. We are very grateful for this hospital. So thank you, Sean.
Oh, thank you, Sean. Yeah, I'd love to hear your story sometime, Sean. So please reach out. That would be amazing.
What's the best way to get a hold of you for if someone wants to donate or have questions on this or just to get in touch with you?
Yeah, that'd be great. Ryan, I'll have you do my email. It's lschultz with the number 2 at uwhealth.org. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me because I always have my email available to me. And then we can set something up. Some people like to come up to the hospital. We could do, I have the big check like we had at the banquet. I take that around to people who want to do donations at the hospital. We can do a photo op, or you can meet me, or I can also give you the mailing address too. So, but email is probably the quickest and easiest way to find me.
Well, thank you, Lori. Well, as long as we're talking about kids that have been in the hospital, Mason's sitting right here. He got med flighted to the hospital for 3 or 4 days too.
Oh my goodness, seriously.
Yep. Got run over by his cousin on a go-kart.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. Well, that does explain a lot now.
Yeah, it does. He had a helmet on.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that.
Yep.
Oh, shoot.
Funny now.
Right.
Yep. Was not funny that day.
Exactly.
And I had a brother that was there for 2 years when I was a kid.
Really?
Yep.
What was that for, if you don't mind me asking?
Got his hand caught in a roller mill and lost his hand.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, that back in he was 11, so I'm guessing 80. I just got my license. I was 16 years old. Must have been 82, 81, 82, something like that.
Wow.
You gotta say it correctly, Greg. 1982.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, that sounds way better.
That's 52 years ago, John.
Yep. No, say 52. See, that's pray to sack math, Lori. See what we're dealing with here?
Well, I'm glad that I and Amy keep track of the amount coming in then.
Yeah.
Right.
Auction,
well, it wasn't 52 years ago. I did the math wrong. 42 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
auction stuff.
A long time ago.
Real quick. So the auction stuff, we got to thank the Monty family. They donate basketball tickets with a parking pass, I might add. Yep. They donate basketball tickets, and you sit right down in the hot spot there with the basketball tickets. They donate every year. We can't thank them enough. They kind of were starting this whole auction business with this, and it's taken off. Chris and Azalea Feller, if I get my tongue right, donated Bucks tickets and parking, and then also donated for 4 people round of golf at a very nice golf resort with dinner afterwards, which was like a $1,400 net worth gift. And we sold all 3 of those for a good amount of money. It was just amazing how people bought those that are also main sponsors. So they did not just reach in their wallet once. They reached in their wallet a couple times, and that was just amazing to see.
Yep. Well, we can name off the people that bought them, right? You know,
Lemke's bought, and
Lemke's bought the Bucks tickets or the Badger tickets.
Badger tickets
and Jackie,
yep.
Right?
Larry bought the golf.
Yep, and Larry Bumcamp, Hennessy Implement, another sponsor, bought the golf outing.
Yep.
And Avery, my son, and his future wife bought the tickets for the Bucks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that auction part just totally amazes me that people are so generous. First of all, to give up tickets and to donate those to everybody. And then, yeah, like you said, people are not only giving once, but they're reaching in their pockets again and again. And that's really special. And not every group has that.
Nope.
It's
But
fun where we're at up there watching because they're sitting on the same level, and Stacy and I are up there, so we can see everybody. And they're like, "Who the heck's bidding? Who am I bidding against anyway here?" You know. So I think it's fun to see.
yeah, we need more spot. We need to go out and spot, can get people talked into it too. You got to go out there and prompt them a little bit. Hey, get in on this, and
Yeah.
it helps to do that. It makes it fun. You get them on it. It's a lot of fun. And same thing at the auction to Calcutta. I don't remember the dollar amount for the Calcutta, but I really think it was like almost $60,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going to say, I think it was right around 60,000.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was pretty good. Yep.
What date is the benefit tournament?
It'll be the second Saturday of the month. I think it's the 7th. I'm not sure.
The second Saturday is the 14th.
Okay, it might be the first. I gotta look at the calendar.
That was the first Saturday.
It's the weekend before Father's Day weekend.
So it's the 7th.
The 7th. Okay, then yep. So the 7th it'll be. Yep.
Because I'm lucky enough to always have that land on the AmFam Championship weekend.
Is that lucky or not?
It's very lucky. Yes. It's very lucky.
Yep. So that's a big deal for you guys too, though. That right? The
It
AmFam golf outing. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. If anybody wants to come out to that, please do. We'd love to have you there too.
Right.
She doesn't get to go Saturday to all the upper echelon stuff. She's got to hang out with us.
Well, you know my feeling on that, John. I would much rather hang out with you guys. Mud and all. I'd rather be with you.
Yep. We love having you around, and it's a great help to our cause and your cause. And we all work together.
Yep.
And when you bring the family out on the track there and they tell their story, you can hear a pin drop in the stands there. Yep.
That always amazes me because, I do a lot of different events, and when we have people talking, usually we're like asking people to quiet down, please listen up. We never have to do that. Like I said, you hear a pin drop out there, people are very respectful and they're very interested in what the families have to say. Yeah.
Right. There's 3,500 to 4,000 people there, and there's nothing being said.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. And if they do talk to you, we can't hear them.
Right.
So.
Cheers then.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. I know you guys think that I say this to every group, but I do not. You guys really are my top group, my favorite group. We have a lot of fun together, but we work hard when we work hard and we play hard when we play. So,
well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And
thank you.
I never have any doubt about hanging out at the pull. I mean, I like to be there from beginning to end because there's a lot of excitement going on. I like to be able to thank the drivers ahead of time. You guys have your drivers meeting. I love to be able to thank them there because it's a busy time, busy place. Everybody's running around, but I appreciate you guys letting me do that before.
Nope. It's a great part of what we do. We all talk in the pits and have fun, and and everybody knows they're there for a good reason. Nobody ever complains. You never hear a bad word about anything.
No, and the fact that everyone does it for free.
Yep.
Honestly, it still blows my mind away that there's, they don't take a purse home. It blows me away. It really does.
Yep. Well, thanks. And it's a good bunch of people.
It
Great.
is.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
It's also nice to sit at the dinner table at the banquet too and have a good dinner and have a good evening. That's fun as well.
It is.
Yeah. There's just a message from Ben Turner. He's on the fair board in Baraboo at the Sauk County Fair. We moved it up there a few years ago, and it's the best thing we ever did. And I want to thank Ben. We get all kinds of help from that fair board. They are great to work with.
Yeah.
Ben loves the event, so thank you, Ben.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yep.
That is a great place to have it. It's been fun there.
Yep. It's a great, that fair board is we work with a lot of fair boards, and they're all go-getters. So these guys take it over the top at the fair convention and everything. They do. They're a bunch of aggressive people. I will say that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, for anybody also listening and tuning into this amazing show, for your poll, I have rolled, I think, what do I have? I have 2 tubs right now rolled of t-shirts and shirts to throw out to the crowd. And I know I'm going to have at least 2 more. So we'll have a lot of fun giveaways there.
Yep. Get to launch the t-shirt cannon, right? John likes to do that.
Yeah.
He's got a good arm.
T-shirt can. Yep.
The old arm throw out of the back of the gator.
Yep.
Yeah. Walking through, selling paddles. Yeah. It's cool. And then all of us announcers announce. We kind of take turns too, either announcing or helping with paddles or whatever we got to help with, or pulling ourselves. It depends. So.
Right. Absolutely.
Yep.
I used to love running up and down the bleachers selling those paddles, but I hate to admit that I've gotten old over the last 9 years I've worked with you guys, and that's getting a little tough for me to be running up and down the bleachers. So
Right.
I'm letting the young girls do that now. Right.
Well, we have a lot of help with that. I mean, Emily kind of takes charge of that kind of stuff and does a good job, so it's fun, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on that day with the paddles and the Calcutta and all that. And, you want to recognize everybody that helps. And I know we miss people all the time, but it is, it's we're always flying by the seat of our pants here with no list of anything.
Right.
Yeah. Two tracks, all the classes. I mean, it's one of the best pulls you can go to in the summer. Just for all the iron that's there, if you want to go see a good pull, 2 tracks, that's what to go to.
Yeah, and the price to get in is nothing. I mean, you go to some of these bigger events, sanctioned events, it costs you 3 times that to see that much iron.
Yep.
Yes.
It's fun, and we keep the food and the beer cheap and just have fun. We have to have fun and make it affordable.
Yeah, it's a good time for sure.
Yep. So Ryan has a videotape of the banquet. I think he said it's like 18 minutes long, right, Ryan?
Yeah, it's a recap of I took all kind of highlights from throughout the evening and condensed it into about an 18-minute video.
Right. We should probably run that so we can comment on that afterwards. Does that work?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
Off the top on this
let her rip, Ryan.
Tonight. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Woohoo! It'd be fitting for you to come up here and help us kick this thing off by blowing out the candles on our cakes. How about it? Let's blow out the candles! Come on, Greg. Hold on, what do you got?
I'm guessing they're trick candles. You're trying to make it look foolish.
We don't have to try, Greg.
I want to personally congratulate Gary for his contribution to the sport and making Badger State tractor pullers what it is today. I also like to thank him for being my dad's best friend and like a second dad to me. Here I have some memorabilia I made up for Gary and his family to put in his shop in his office. Thank you so much.
Gary, Sharon, it's been my pleasure to know you folks for 50 years. I'm going to hand this to you because I can't.
I can't either, but I just want to say how thankful I am for my family. Badger State has meant a lot to us. I want to thank you guys
Thank you, Gary, very much as a puller and a friend. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. You done? You want to try one more time? You're good? Okay. Again, everybody, the legendary Brickmeyer family.
I honestly, in this group of people, this room full of everybody that's in here, I mean, to be the Sportsman of the Year one time and then to get it again this year is unbelievable.
Thanks. It's like selling water in the desert. Just easy, right? Yep. And I want to thank you for your podcast on Monday nights.
Well, two of them are my brothers. Who's the third? It sure is. And
Adam.
Who's the better driver between you two guys now? Have you decided that?
Flip a coin.
Whoever won the last pull. What you guys going to do next year?
Try it again. Stay here until we can't do it.
There you go. As long as Dad's in it, we're in it, right?
Thank my dad for being my number one fan and coming to help me in the sport.
Well, congratulations on an excellent year. We hope to see you next year as well.
Well, I guess I'd like to thank my brother Avery for this award.
Yeah, good. And Avery?
Yeah, that was a tough phone call at Monroe. He wasn't there, so he goes, we started, and I was out there a ways, and I called him right away. He's like, he was watching the live stream, and he goes, well, that must have been okay. I said, oh, you haven't seen the video yet, have you?
And as soon that you were. And what went through your mind when you did see the video?
Not much.
That's
per usual.
Yeah, that's how that goes. Well, congratulations, I think, on that award right there on the Hard Luck Award this year.
Oh, but we're not done here. This is a little gift here from the rest of Badger State family here. Welding for Dummies, a second edition for you guys. I'd like to note on the second page here, it says, it's not possible. Not possible means something is unable to be, exist, or happen. For example, you might describe an assignment or plan as impossible, but there's all kinds of synonyms, unachievable, and all that. So you guys take this and study. There'll be a quiz tomorrow.
Yeah, I was talking to JB, but he's not a very good welder.
Yeah, it took a lot of effort to make all the poles. I think we must have had over 30 hooks this year, and it took a lot to keep it running, but we made it to all the poles, and luck turned out in our favor.
Yeah, well,
feels good to be the first alcohol tractor to win Badger State points and light limited. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is indeed. Give the Diesels a run for the money with two of them.
Nice 466 Express team. Third generation to wheel that 466 Express. Old Grandpa's got to be looking down on you guys pretty proud now, winning the championship with his tractor.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, and we wouldn't be here doing this without him, and I'm glad that he put that poison in our blood, and we're never going to lose that.
That's for sure. And it's been a while for a championship with this particular tractor, am I correct?
It's been 20 years. He won Pro Farm in 2004 or 2005, I believe. He's never won Hot Farm with it, so this is the first.
Yeah,
Hot
too
Farm
early to tell the
championship.
plans for later on. The Dan Hannis Award, that says a lot about you and the ones that were nominated for this award, and it exemplifies sportsmanship in the Super Farm class. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. The whole class that we pull against, there's not a bad egg in the group, so to stand up here and receive this is, didn't expect that at all, so I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
3 years in a row, Super Farm points champion with the Badger State Tractor Pullers, and to top it off, you won the points championship for the 50th anniversary with Badger State. What's this championship mean to you?
It means a lot. To do it one time is unbelievable, but to do it 3 times in a row is something else. And it's the guys that we pull with in our class, like with Tripp. I mean, to win that award, it really means something with the guys that you pull with.
And it never gets easier, and every year it gets tougher and tougher. The competition gets harder, and coming into the last 2 pulls, it was still a toss-up until you finished Friday night there, and then Saturday in Monroe. It was a lot to put it all together.
It was. I mean, I was planning on having you drive at Monroe again this year, but I didn't really want to do that with us as close as we were in points this year with me and Josh. And it's nothing against you, John, but if something got screwed up, I wanted it to be me, not you.
Colin's in a hollow victory. I mean, so I'm really hoping that he can compete all next year.
I know he's really coming from me. I love seeing that battle between you and Colin and the folks in the class. So this class is tough, and it's fun to watch for the fans.
It is. It's a great class. It's very hard. I mean, it's a driver's class. It's not power. It's great to come and pull with the family and joke and have a great time. I mean, this group is so great, and the people that help put it together and the things that everybody does. I mean, the work that people put into this group is just amazing.
That is the only other award that is purchased here other than the Hard Luck Award, but that one's a whole lot nicer.
Yeah, we sucked this year. We had a lot of time to cook because our tractor was broke. We had to rebuild it 5 times, and it still sucks. What I gotta say. Yeah, thank you.
Don't use it. Hang it up.
And I didn't cook a damn thing. I mean, everyone would have been sick and died, but Azalea, my wife, she spent a lot of time preparing stuff. My sister, they did a really good job. So at least we won something.
Sounds good. 1 limited champion here. John Coots, digging deer. Another stellar year, but it wasn't without its challenges, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, we struggled a little bit here and there, but we had a pretty good year.
And you were just telling me this is your 3rd time winning the championship in 4-1.
Yeah, it is. So we kind of got lucky again and pulled it off.
All right, luck. I hear that a lot.
The crew that you come with is top notch, and every year since you joined Badger State and the Pro Stocks, you've helped move the peg up on the ladder just a little bit more, and the class itself is a whole lot better with you guys around as well. So congratulations to you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for that. We come around there a few years ago and kind of had high expectations and kind of, set goals this year, and we achieved them, and so it feels pretty good to come out on top.
To the stage, Ben, congratulations. What a great night. And as you reflect back, we started off with the Lifetime Achievement Award, and of course your family involves all of the years of Badger State Tractor Pullers, and Rookie of the Year award winner goes to you, Ben. What do you have to say?
Not too much, but all I can say is I greatly appreciate all my family, Mom, Dad, Grandpa, Grandma, Tim and Dad, obviously, Jared now, everyone. There's too many to name, but it's a great feeling. I'm just happy, yeah.
What do you have plans for the future? Going to get some more seat time then?
I sure hope so. Hopefully Alex don't break it. No guarantees, though.
Operator. Look at him. Well, this says a lot. This is voted on by everybody in here that sees everybody drive week in, week out, and all the competitors. So this is, I think, the top award given out tonight. And this says a lot about you and your program. So congratulations.
Thank you. Like I say, I want to thank everybody in here. I couldn't do it without you guys. So it's one of the best groups there is.
And to be named one of those top 3 names, just be named for this award says a lot to the others too. But congratulations to you.
Lori Schultz, on behalf of the American Family Children's Hospital, here to receive the award. Lori, congratulations. Not only is that a great event for you guys, obviously the pullers like it too. And the pullers are pulling for free.
I know. That's awesome for them to vote on it and give us money and do it for free. So thank you guys for voting on that. I always have a great time at that pull. I know you guys do too. So thank you for voting that your favorite pull.
Thank you, Lori. We have a great time with it. And Greg, anything to say as you hand over the hard work, because I know that pull's pretty near and dear to you.
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking it's close to probably 25 years, 24 years for it, and it gets bigger every year, and I really appreciate all the work everybody does to put it together and all the pullers doing what they do. We've been to the Children's Hospital. We haven't got to go since COVID, but man, if you could ever go there, the board of directors have been there and see what's going on there. It is so important, and you would never ever question about coming to this if you got to go there and see what happens there.
And I want you to think about that for 12 years. So when you started, your first gift was $20,000. You named a room in our hospital when we worked on our expansion for our 7th floor, which takes care of patients having seizures and other neurological issues. At the end of 2023, your total was $768,637. You need to applaud yourselves for that total. Our very own Raina is on my screen because she's one of our poster kids helping us spread the word of this expansion. The theme is Hope Begins Here. I wanted to share this with you not only because Raina is on the screen, but because hope really does begin here in this room. Think about the 12 years you've been involved. Think about the amount of money you have given and the support that you have given us. So thank you for providing that hope so that we at American Family Children's Hospital can expand our dreams. Thank you.
He plays Miracle League Baseball. He's doing basketball for the first time. None of this would have been possible without the hospital, without things like this, without the family. Everything about this event just screams family, and that's what the hospital is. It is, we shouldn't joke, but we joke. We have to go back a couple times a year, and when we see our team and his lead surgeon, it's a family reunion. We're checking up, we're talking to each other. I actually text pictures to his lead surgeon on big milestones. He started kindergarten in September. So that hospital is more than we can put into words, and all the opportunities it's given us as a family.
From us and our family, I think the biggest thank you that we have to you guys is you saw that number at the beginning from 22,000 to 700, and I can't remember the exact amount. That provides doctors the opportunities to help our son and many kids that enter that hospital. That's one thing you never wish upon, is your child to have to go to the UW Children's Hospital or any hospital in general. But we are extremely fortunate enough to where we have that in our backyard here in Wisconsin and the Madison area. You know, and I talk about the doctors, but then the child life too, to where I was at home with these two for 51 days. We'd come up on the weekends, you know, or we'd come up during the week, and they would have gifts. They would have craft time. You know, they would have everything that they needed to feel like that they were at home with Titus during that time. And that's a huge thank you, and that's to what you guys provide, you know, to the hospital on a yearly basis. So from our family to you guys, thank you for everything that you guys do for the UW Children's Hospital.
Hey, don't be looking at it yet, Lori. Just hold on. Just be patient. Be patient.
She cheated.
Did she? Greg loves blaming the next person, you know. He skipped me this time, so on behalf of the Badger State Tractor Pullers, we'd like to give you a check for $95,000.
Thank you. Don't start. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what else to say. I think you know how much I appreciate it. You heard how much our family appreciates it. And every family that walks through our doors appreciates this. So now I can add more to your total. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And everyone does at American Family Children's.
Looking for 35. We got 3,000. We got 3,000. Who's going to give me 35? Hip, 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 hip. We got 35. 4 back to you. 4. Hip, hip, hip. We got 4. 45. 45. 45. We got 4 up here. 45 back there. 4 here. 4 here. 4 here. Who give me 45? 45. 45. 45. 45. We got 4 bid. 4 bid. 4 bid. Who's going to go 45? Who's going to give me 45? 45. 45. 45. 4 bid. 4 bid. 4 bid. Anybody go 45? Fair and final. $4,000.
Sold it. Lemke Motorsports.
Who give me 4? Give me 4. Hip, 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 hip. We got 4. How about 45? Who give me 45? Give me a Colt 45. 45, 45, 45. 4 bid. 4 bid. Give me 3. 45, 45. We got 4. We got 4. Give me 45. Anybody going to give me 45? We got 4. We got 4. Who's going to give me 45? 45, 45. Anybody going to give me a Colt 45? Hip, 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 hip. We got 45. How about a $5,000 bill? We got 45 bid. Who's going to give me a $5,000 bill? Give me 5. Give me 5. I'm looking for 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Got 45 bid. 45 bid. Looking for 5. 45 bid. Give me 5. Give me 5. Anybody going to give me 5? Fair and final. $4,500. Emily! Emily, you're going to downsize your wedding. Either that or the boys are going to get a smaller turbocharger.
She's looking to be 2030 for the wedding right now.
2030.
2030. Well, Stacy's got the big dog. You going to spit out the big dog? You don't want to touch it?
I'm not touching it. I laid it over here. It's hermetically sealed.
Okay, so
all
we're
right.
going to pull it out.
There you go. Keep it up for everybody to see. For 25,000 bone stangles.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. All right. This goes to Keith Herrings. Keith Herrings. Who sold this one? Who knows Keith?
I've had a wonderful time, John. Christopher.
We've had a great time here tonight. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations to all the points champions here for the 50th annual Badger State Tractor Pullers Awards Banquet. Christopher, thank you very much, too.
Thank you all. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy the band.
That was
Well
great.
done, Ryan.
Ryan,
Yep,
you're
thank
amazing.
you, Ryan. That was great.
Oh, thanks. It was fun to put that all together. So.
Yep. Yep.
You did a great job on all the videos and stuff there. That's just a small piece of what you did, and everybody that was there, every year you amp it up as well, and I'm impressed on all that you did. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. And we think there's more to come, right, Lori?
Yes, for sure.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure there is. So we'll see what happens after this. We'll know in the next few weeks, and hopefully, and we'll let you know later on what happens, and thank everybody that does. Yep. Brent Geek, this is why I love my Badger State tractor pulling family. So
yeah.
There you go.
And
Thank you, Ryan. Brent.
That
Yep.
word keeps coming up every time we go to a shop tour or we do videos with somebody. You know, why do you want to pull a Badger State? Why do you keep? And family gets brought up all the time. And it was funny, not funny, but it was good to hear Nicole Nee. She said family and hammered on it there. And it was just, you know, everything comes full circle and hits on that right there, family.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is.
Yep.
You know, there's some people that were at.
If
there's
I
some
get
people that
more
were at
money,
the-
I want to
Okay.
come back so we can do a big total.
Yep, we will do that. We'll get the final total here in a few weeks, I'm sure, and because it trickles in later on, you know, it does, and people say, "Yeah, I'm going to get it to you," and we will, and they do.
Yeah.
You know, so and it always ends up, you know, more than we ever thought it would be, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Pullers
And when
too,
we
they're-
first started this, you know, I know I said 24 years, but we did something else before we started helping the American Family Children's Hospital. And I know the first time we did this was $5,000, and then we were happier than heck to do it. And it's grown into an animal since then. And the show is a way better show now than it was back then too. You know, so it's all, everything comes full circle, like John just said, and it's going to keep growing.
Ryan Paulson says definitely the best pull of the year. Thank you, Ryan.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And I'll agree with him.
Yeah, me too. Of course I do, but you know.
Right, but it is, and everybody's in a good mood that night. It's usually one of the first ones. This next year will be our second one. Last year was our second one too, but we're just getting started. Everybody's happy, yet in a good mood, and going up. You know, it really works well. And like I said, I'd like to thank the guys from the Sauk County Fair Board and the Sauk County Fair there to all the work they do. You know, it's just great. You know.
All the sponsors that help out with that too. The gold sponsor I remember is Middleton Machine, and they come up every year and put money into that. I don't have the list with me from that, but all of them that donate and sponsor that pull, let alone sponsor Badger State Tractor Pullers, and then come there and put money out for the auction too. I mean, mind blowing. It's just insane, but.
And all the people that bid at the auction too, you know, and a lot of people bid them up and don't get it. And even if they don't get it up, say, "Hey, I came here to spend this money. I just want to write this check for this much. Can I still donate it, even if I didn't get anybody bought?" And I say, "Yeah, heck yeah, we'll do that." You know, and it generally comes out pretty good, right?
Absolutely. A lot of
Yep.
generous people, I'll tell you.
Yep. 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 Thank you again, Ryan. Wouldn't miss it for
Great
anything.
job. Yep.
Yep. So, all right. I think pretty much covered everything tonight, didn't we?
We got it all covered.
Yep.
Except a couple.
Yep.
We'd like to thank Front Street Toys, Casper Egg, Salami Enterprises, and Trip Downing jumping back on with us again. And we got to talk to Ben Hayen yet. So thank you to all that sponsor the Down and Dirty with the Badger State Tractor Pullers as well. All pullers as well that like what we do here. We can't thank you enough. And thank you all the fans that watch every week and comment. And we love that. So it's a lot of fun. Thank you.
The more
Thank you,
comments, the better, guys. Comments always help, right, John?
Absolutely, yeah. Or if anybody has questions and we have people on, don't be afraid to type them up and send them in, and we'll put it up there and ask away.
Comments or suggestions, everything.
Yep.
Right. Participation. Stacy was going to be on tonight too, but he had something going on. He couldn't make it. But he'll be on again next week, he said, and he's always a great addition to the show too. So.
Absolutely.
And we're going to start our shop tour shortly, right?
Yep. Shortly. Get going on that. So thank you, Corey, again. And yeah, we get the tally. We'll have you back on again. Then we can.
I'll hold it up.
Right? Yeah. Get the big check.
Yeah, get the big check. We'll try and get it in here.
Right.
Well,
That'd
thanks
be great.
for having me, guys. I really appreciate it and letting me talk to the people watching, and thank everybody again, because honestly, genuinely touched every year by what you guys do for us, and I can't thank everyone enough. So thanks.
All right. And I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do too, Laurie.
Well,
so thank you.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure.
Perfect person for the job.
Oh, thanks. I do love my job. I don't know if that's clear or not, but
it shows.
I want to thank Brian Schmidt too for all the toy tractors you got there.
Yeah.
And what do you do with them? You put them in the basket for the students to give away or whatever?
Yep, I take them up to our Child Life, and they'll put some out in the toy room, and then we put them on our Badger Friday carts for when our Badger athletes come. Yep.
Yeah. So
all right. I see you had a picture of a little boy with a bunch of toy tractors there, and I kind of knew where they came from. So.
Yep, exactly. That's why I had to share that picture.
Yep.
Whole box where you guys took up one of the toy tractors.
It was a huge box. Yes.
Huge box of toy tractors from Brian Schmidt from DeForest. So
wow.
I want to thank him too. So thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Yep. All right. I guess we'll be done.
So
Unless you have anything else. Yep. Thank you.
Happy
we will
holidays,
see you next.
Guys.
Yep. You too. Thank you. Hopefully we see you before Christmas again.
I hope so.
Yep. All right. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Good night, everybody.
Yep. Bye. Good night. See you later.